No sound. There's sound now. This is what you get when you don't get a lot of sleep. So, I can see we've got 16 viewers. Hi, Kristen, Kim, Nancy, Marilyn, and my husband. Hello. Lily woke up at 3. So, hey, Janet. So I couldn't really go back to sleep then. I think I did, but not much. So, hi. So, yeah, we can hear now. Hey, Peanut. I'm sipping my coffee and my green smoothie as I go, and my water. But today I wanted to work on this cup. Hey, Renee. And so in this book, I got this book because I wanted to do Purrington Hollow. I ended up not using this book for Purrington Hollow. But there's a very cute pattern in here for a teak or pattern tutorial, whatever you want to call it, for a pin cushion in a teacup. And I wanted to try it out because I'm in dire need for a pin cushion. So I thought I'd go on Pinterest, and lo and behold, there's a lot more stuff on there too. So I made this board with stuff that I like, and it is linked in the description box below in this video, in this live stream. So it's not a new thing. Apparently it is a thing. So we've got one here with a wave. And, well, I suppose you can put this mole in a teacup. Oh, wonderful, Nancy. I thought that was cute too. Little treehouse. Pies. I do really like this one. So I wanted to try it out, and why not, right? So if you wanted to have some inspiration, I did put this board together with stuff that I like, but you know, you might make your own. But it's linked in the description box below if you wanted to check it out. But I just don't know what to make today. Like, there's so many options. I was thinking either mushrooms or something like, or something like a landscape of some sort. Like something like that would be really cool. I also saw a castle, this one. I do really like this one. So I might end up going with this one. So yeah, if you select one and you go scroll down further, you can see even more. Here's a little pond with duckies and a squirrel on the stump. House searching. Ah, I'll keep my fingers crossed for you, Renee. So yeah, there's even a hobbit hole. I won't go that far though. Or a lighthouse. That's really cute too, I have to say. I like that too. Don't think I would add the trees, but there's a lighthouse here in the book as well. Looks very similar to that one. There's that lighthouse. So yeah, let me know what you would make or what you would like to see. That's fine too. I do like this whimsical one. Probably change up the colors a little bit. I think that's the only one. I suppose if you have this one, you could also put that inside the teacup. Don't think there's any other ones in here that are that kind of style. only that one. But the castle is cool, isn't it? Yeah, I like the mushroom one too. That's cute too. It also remind me a lot of Hogwarts. Do a Harry Potter one. The trees. Purple hair. The mouse from Alice. There is a mouse one here, which is, it is a pink cushion, but he's sitting in like a tin measuring cup. Won't make a mouse right now though. But I do like this one too. It's probably the contrast of this one that I really like. But I suppose you can get that with all of them. Little house with sheep. All right, I might just go with this one. I will change the colors up a bit because obviously they went for the orange top here because it goes with the orange cup. That's a really nice cup, by the way. And then, well, there's a purple one here. I think mine a little bit darker and make a few more turrets, so it's a bit more like a castle. I suppose we just get started. Hey. So I made I cut out a piece of cardboard. And that is so I know how wide or how big the base needs to be, because I want to put a piece of wood underneath or cardboard even, underneath my pin cushion when it's done, and then pop it in here when it wants to sit straight with a piece of ribbon, so I can pop it out and I have storage underneath for, I don't know, whatever. Other sewing stuff. It's just Purrington Hollow, and I also started a doll channel where I do doll makeovers. I need a lot of pins all the time. So I thought I need a pin cushion because I keep getting them from my little tin and poking my fingers. So that's not good. So what they say here, use core wool. So I have some core wool here. It's just felting wool. This was $3.95 for me. And wrap it in yarn. I have some yarn here. This is very simple. I think it's wool, but I'm not sure. It does felt though. So it pulls apart if you pull too hard on it. So I thought I'd use that. So to make this, there is a page for that as well. Page 34 it says here. So basically you take this and you roll it really tight to whatever shape you want, and then you roll it into a ball, and then you put the yarn around it. It's pretty easy. So let's see how we go. That's what it looks like when you unroll it. Quite a bit. Let's start there. Excuse me if there's any filters out here and I'm doing something wrong. I'm sorry. I'm only learning. It looks good. I'm trying my best to do something with this. I do like the concept of needle felting. Otherwise, I would have never started it for Purrington Hollow. But I'm not an expert, so don't take any advice from me. Hi, Phil. Wrapping up the parcel. I do want it to be like sort of round though. And of course, the more you poke it, the more compact it will become. But this book has really helped me. I have also linked this book below, by the way, if you wanted to have a look. Want to check it out. It has some nice patterns and tutorials and whatever in it. See, it's too small now, so it will just sink to the bottom. So I'll have to keep wrapping my yarn. I kind of want a very domed cookie shape to sit on top of this thing. So whenever I put it in, it comes out a little bit. Oh yeah, they do hurt. I do have some finger protectors. So whenever I'm poking the yarn or the wool, well, I put them on the other hand because I'm right-handed, not left-handed. This is what I hold the wool with, and the other hand I will poke with. So I will protect my fingers. Okay, what I'll do was I'll be wrapping yarn forever. Just put that under. I'm gonna wrap this. And wrap the other way. I'm working on a teacup pincushion. So I've linked my Pinterest board below that I got my inspiration from, and I'm using this book as a guide. And I'm basically gonna make whatever's in the book, but oh, there we go. That's a bit better. So yeah, I am in need of a pincushion, so I'm making one. I have been working on a doll channel and my Purrington Hollow cats, obviously, and I use a lot of pins, and I have no pincushion, and I need one. So there we have it. Yarn fell on the floor. Just making sure I don't get any of my hairs in there. My hair's everywhere. That's what you get with long hair, I suppose. Let me just see if that is what we're working on. There, that one. Different colors though, but yeah, we'll go with that one. So I hope everyone's been well. Yeah, it is very adorable. It's also very useful. Like, it's cute and useful at the same time. Why not, right? All right, that feels very tight, like a big pebble. And squishing it in there. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good to me. Can always just add some to the sides if I want to later. So what do they say? Let's pop it in and start cooking. All right. Well, I'll pop it on my mat because I don't want it straight away in my whatchamacallit, in my cup. It is a big cup though, that's why. Like, my hand fits in there. I'm a bit concerned that it's not going to be big enough because it will shrink a little bit when I start poking. So let's just take an extra, just to make sure. Oh, yarn on the spinning wheel. I've seen some of the videos on Instagram about that people do that, and I'm like, oh, I want to do that. And then I was like, no, you don't need another hobby. So I use that whole roll of, you know, felt stuff, but it's okay. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, right? And if that's using an entire thing to make something, so be it. Okay, I'm gonna poke the base. Don't worry, I'll wear my protective gloves. Always need a new hobby. I just started my doll channel. It's a hobby on its own as well. All right. I'm gonna take one needle. Is that a big one or is that a small one? It's probably a small one. Not a big one. See if that's a medium one. Might be, I don't know. It's a small one. Let's change that. Putting that in there, and that goes in this thing, and that will stay in there. That's it. Hey Joanna, how are you? I tell you, I have poked my fingers a few times in the past. Not very often though, but that's just because I was not wearing these things. Whenever I poke this, I won't feel it. Oh, why are we going upside down? Thank you. But yes, whenever I poke this, I won't feel it. Still working on your shawls? Good. Yeah, doll channel. It's called Dolls Unboxed. It's very bright and colorful. But I've been working on a doll makeover. That's what I want to do there. Dolls unboxings and doll makeovers. I can probably... I cannot do that from here. It's too far a reach. But if you search in YouTube at and then Dolls Unboxed, you'll find it. Watching the Oscars. So that's the bottom, basically. I can tidy that up a little bit later, but it does fit, so I'm happy with that. Yes, Phil, you probably do. Yeah, you said, Nancy. Nice. I'm just doing Monster High makeovers for now. And probably some Ever After High as well. But I'm really happy with the doll that I've made. She's not quite done yet. I need to add some accessories. But yeah. Yes, reading the classics is my husband. Yes, I've also linked it on my channel. So if you go to my channel, just my Ravens Minis channel, I have some channels linked there. What I can do though is summon it on my phone so you see what it looks like. This is what my Dolls Unboxed channel looks like for anyone who wants to know. Night night, Kristen. Thanks for joining in. So yeah, that's the channel. Looks like a brain. I'll be felting on top of here, so I'm concentrating on the bottom now, and then once that's done, actually don't have to glue anything underneath it. I think it will just sit in the cup with space underneath or whatever. What did it do to you? Nothing. Hey, Janine. We're making, I assume you just joined. Some kind of leaf in here. Get out. We're making a pin cushion and a teacup. So that. Well, Joanna, have a good night. If you have to go, that's all good. So this is my teacup. And now it's actually getting a little bit small again. I suppose whatever is underneath, it will just sit on top there, right? So that feels pretty firm to me. So now I'm gonna wrap it again because I think it will be too small otherwise. Whenever I go in and stab more on the top. Just take these things off. Can't feel what I'm doing. Does anyone works with lame? Lame? No. Lemmy? I don't know how to pronounce that. Yeah, it's always this time different, Janine, isn't it? It's just the way it is, I suppose. Nice and round though. I'm surprised about that. Lame. I've never heard of it. PM. I know. But it's only 10 a.m. for me. Yeah, it is holding its shape well. Well, I use this this gray stuff, which is basically a base for anything felting. Like a base wool that you can put inside your projects to make it go bulky. I think they call it wool roving or something. Core wool. Core wool. That's it. It's pretty firm. It's always like with the times, it's always not a good time for someone. But you know, it needs to be a good time for me because I'm the one streaming. Look, that's a lot better. It wants to come out now. That's okay. It's a bun bacon. Anyway, that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. By the way, I did not buy that yarn. I've had it for years. It's just, I had it for years. Pretty tight bun. That's good. It's rising. I'm just gonna poke that in the base a little bit so I'm sure that it's all stuck. I'm staying well away from my fingers, by the way. Put the finger guard on. Well, I'm pretty far away from myself, from my fingers. Don't worry, I won't poke myself. Well, I hope not. It's just this base that I'm just trying to poke in to make it stick. There we go. Don't worry, Janine. Does it get sore? No, not really. No, it's all right. See, this is what we want, like a bow bun. So it's like flat at the bottom and then domed at the top. I haven't had a bow bun for ages. I think the last time was like when I was still in Holland. Patience is key. Yes, it is. Looks pretty good to me. Doesn't come out anymore. That's good. I like it. Oh, now it does. It's pretty firm. But I'll probably go along the sides too. Yeah, we know what you mean, though. I'm actually pretty sure this is kind of an acrylic yarn. Maybe it's got some wool in it. It's like a mix, but it felts, so. Self-rising pincushion. I get the idea that a lot of people like this kind of craft more than the kits. Like just a random craft that's not a kit. Or working on a project that is not a kit. That's the impression I get. I might be wrong. Haven't been here yet. Yeah, it's just not everyone enjoys the kits, though. I know that. I'm kind of done with kits for a while. I've done quite a few over the last few months. And it's time for something else. Yes, that's right, Phil. Have been here yet? I have. All right. Cool. By the way, this was a $3.50 cup. I did buy it new, not at a thrift store. They often don't have them at thrift stores, or they're expensive. So this was $3.50. Burrington Hollow. Yeah, I want to do more streams for Burrington Hollow too. All right. Time to add some ground cover. Let's see what the book says. Okay, it actually says here, needle fill the core until it's really firm. If it's too soft, your pins and needles will sink into the fluffy wool, never to be found again. So, I actually don't know where my pin box is. What if I have this one? These just have my needles. Suppose that works. I'd say that works. It will firm up anyway when I stab some more. So I don't have a lot of greens, but I do have a bigger pack of other green stuff. But that is the nice wool that I bought for Burrington Hollow. So these are the cheap AliExpress, Temu, whatever packs. Just gonna take them all out. don't like this one. That's a little bit close to that one, I should say. I want some brown in there, or yellow maybe. Maybe this one? No, I don't like that. That one. No red. No red. So now, carded wool is when you take a little bit of wool. Just pluck it off. I need quite a bit to cover this thing, so, and I like this color, mossy green. Some lighter green and then some yellow. So what you want to do is overlay them crisscross and then pull them apart. That's how you get carded wool, and that's what you felt with. Just basically keep doing that until you're, happy with what it looks and feels like. It basically means make a big fluffy mess and then you can felt with it. You can make other colors too just by combining them. See, it becomes a different color now. It's kind of fun to do. What I do like about this kind of craft though is that it's dry. There's no glue involved. It doesn't have to dry. You can just keep going. This might not even be enough. I suppose if you wanted to go more autumnal, you add yellow, oranges, and reds. I like green. Yes, true. Let's not stab, okay? Because seriously, it's it's very painful. Needles are very, very sharp. I suppose because of the friction with the wool, they become or stay sharp. That's what I think. I don't know. So you went from this tight wool to loose wool. And a little goes a long way. Except when you make a bun. That needs to be firm. So subtle layering, yeah. Subtle. Here we go. There's brown underneath, so it doesn't really matter if that shines through. Shines through? Shows through? Whatever. Well, and in case you're wondering where I get my good supplies from for the Purrington Hollow, it's called Unicorn Fibers. They're in Australia, and they're a local company. So I prefer to do that when I go for my bigger projects and whatnot, and support local businesses. But for trying out stuff, and for all these colors that I need for Purrington Hollow, I go with the smaller packs from Temu and whatnot. Hey, Ember. So you can see I stay well away from my fingers. Yes. Yeah, there's barbs on the needles. For the cat that I made for Purrington Hollow, Moo Muse, the milkman cat, I really needed my protective finger gloves because that was too close for comfort. Yeah, it is cool, isn't it? Earthy. I like it. It's like an underlayer for a painting. Although I'm painting with felt. Hey, Jessie. Nice. Cute. Hey, Stephanie. Thank you. Well, then you're probably also good off going to my doll channel, because I'm gonna link it below. Hold on. Just a second. All right. Ooh. It should be in the description box now, hopefully. My new doll channel should be there. Carpal tunnel. I don't have carpal tunnel, so that's a good thing, but I understand what you're saying. So it looked like a hilly landscape in Scotland or something. Kind of does, doesn't it? See if I can put it in the description box as well. Share, copy link. No. Switch. Come on. Channel. Live stream. There we go. That should work. I wanted to venture out a little bit, and a friend of mine sent me dolls quite some time ago, and she said you should do doll makeovers because you would be quite good at it. And I was like, okay, I'll give it a go. And then I don't go halfsies when I do something. I went all in and bought a lot of dolls, and ever since I have been doing some unboxings, and I just started my first makeover. So yeah, if you like anything that I do, I just needed to venture out because YouTube is not paying me much. And I hopefully with this venture, I will get a different audience. And sure, my current audience can like it as well, but it's a different audience than Raven's Minis. And hopefully with that, I can also sell the dolls and whatnot. So I'm trying to make it as an artist. It's basically what I'm trying to say. You need to just do multiple things in order to make it nowadays. Well, so far this is working out just fine. The dust cover for the little heart thing is covering the chat. Why? The dust cover. Oh yeah, I did make it, but don't ask me how. That was a nightmare. I have glue all over. It's sitting on it, but it's a nightmare. What you can do is do one side first, secure it with tape once you've glued it, let it dry overnight, and then do another side, and go and so on and so on. I didn't. I was impatient. So I just did whatever. I need more. You're welcome. Anyone working on anything? I'm so talented. Oh, thank you. I'm just doing what I like doing. Ah, don't want bits in here. Go away. I need to drink my my breakfast. This is my green smoothie, and I haven't had breakfast yet. It's 8:15. 10. I need to drink it. Keep forgetting. Oh, the matchbox. Yeah, they're tiny. Yes. It's not. It's a piece of fluff. Sorry. Leather crafting. Oh, nice. There's so many nice things you can make. Ah, love it. All right. No, there's no spiders. I say that now, but there's no spiders. Can probably find you a dead beetle though, somewhere in the garage. There's so many around. Had a little lizard in the garage the other day. Just inside the brick wall, just inside on the brick wall, when I tried to we came home from picking my little one up from school, and it was just inside the brick wall where the garage door closes. Your strong dislike. Trust me, I have a strong dislike for spiders. Just a very tiny bit of fluff. Just gonna overlay that here. You can just see it. Probably gonna get rid of all the brown spots too, though. Hey Flo, how are you? I was looking through the Purrington Hollow stuff and I found your cat the other day because I printed them all. So many. Well, I say so many, quite a few people that put their cats forward to be put in Purrington Hollow. I'm pretty good. Yeah, the huntsman spiders, they don't do anything. It's on the East Coast that they are more deadly. But here in Western Australia, we get big huntsmen. I don't see them because they hide, you know. What spider comes out to look at a human? But yeah, they can get quite big. I believe as big as your hand. But I never see them. The orb spiders creep me out. So they make huge webs and they sit in the middle and they're big. The bodies are like this big, like at least an inch big for just the body. No, thank you. I'd rather see a huntsman than that one. But the orb spiders also don't do anything, and they make these huge webs, and they catch all the tiny flies that and mosquitoes. So they're kind of useful. I would still spray it though. Blah. Costa Rica spiders, never heard of it. Not gonna look for it. I think if I look that up now, I will not have any live stream left. People will just leave. Some brown spots there. There. We get redbacks, but redbacks are not big. Thanks, Joanna. Have a good sleep. Okay, Nancy. Night night. Very firm piece here at the top, which is fine, but it's just You can feel it with the needle. It's a bit more. It's a bit harder to get through. A bit more resistance. Beautiful. That looks so cute. Whew, I like it a lot. Does look good, doesn't it? It's also a fun project. Like, who would have thought to make something like this in a teacup, right? Thanks, Janine. Have a good night. Yeah, plenty of pins. I do have a lot of pins. And I'll probably just pop some needles in there too if I need them, you know. What I might do is cover the base in just brown. So that can be like the soil. I just want to cover the yarn up. Do I prefer the single needle? Well, I have a double needle one or an 8 needle one, but I'm always so afraid that they break. Like I've got this one. I suppose I can use that, but I'm always so afraid that they break. And then this is the 8 one. And then I do have a crappy one from Team U or whatever. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. But it doesn't always work. Yeah, it's not my favorite. I feel like the needle doesn't go through completely. I don't know. Just go with a single stabber. I feel like I have more control as well. All right. Brown. Hey, Casbar. How are you? Right. I assume that lots of people use multiple needles, but I just like this. Some dark brown. It's almost a reddish brown. Hope that will be enough. All right, let's pluck it apart. Oh, it's got some white in there. Sure. Oh, we had such a dry summer, Casbar. It's ridiculous. My husband read something on the Donnybrook, because we live in Bunbury, on the Donnybrook farmers. They grow apples. And by the time the apples come off the tree, they're mush. They're all mushy and they're not edible. You don't want to eat starchy apples. You want a crispy, nice apple. Wet. Send some here. Oh, same. I can't wait for rainy days and cool afternoons. Just give me that any day of the year. Use my brush for a moment. It's been hot here. I'm pretty sure this week is going to be 30 degrees, like Celsius. 30 degrees the whole week, I think. Don't know. We get the cooler mornings now, though. Yep, 31 all week. This is another way to do it, to just go at it with a brush. It's a wire pet brush. I have no pets, but there we go. try the two-stabber. Okay. Yeah, it's to mix the colors. You basically just, where's my brush? You hold it in your hand like this, and then you brush it. You just basically pull it out of your hands. Yeah, it's a cat brush. So yeah. Oops, come back. Fleece brush. Never heard of that. I'll just call it a pet brush. Wire pet brush, because it's wire. Yeah, you go like this, right? With the two combs. It's almost the same. All right. Looks pretty good. That's the base. That's the top. Night, Janet. There we have it. Now both sides look good. Really happy with that. It's very firm. So I think now we need to start decorating, I suppose. This took me an hour, something like that. Just to do the base. And it kind of sits in there and I can take it out too. I'd have to fill a ribbon that sits on the side so I can just pull it out without, you know, having to do this. You need to wet the wool to make it stick to itself. No, it's just the needles. It's dry needle felting. And you also have wet felting. It's different. Also different yarns and wools you can use for that. Now I have this left over, which is fine. I'll just put that in the baggie or something else. Hey, Jazz, the cat. With this one. Needle felted pictures, cute. At some point I was thinking to make needle felted brooches. Brooch, whatever. But I never did. I still have them, I think. No wetting. Just dry. That's what I said before. I like this kind of craft because... Hello, neighbor's car. It's a dry craft. You don't have to use glue or water or anything like that. All right, set that aside for a minute. I need to needle felt the a path, apparently. Do I have twisted needles? I don't think I do. For rugs, that is such a good idea for miniatures. Thank you. Step a couple of times with a small needle. You can make so much, but you know, it's getting the ideas. So what Phil just said about the faux fur rugs, that's such a good idea. All right, Flo, thanks for joining in. Appreciate it. Make sure to like before you go. Just firming it up a little bit more. With a smaller needle this time. Well, I did make the cat for Purrington Hollow. That was very ding dang small, but I have protective things for my thumb and index finger, which I will be using in a minute. Yeah, no, it doesn't work with a sewing needle. It needs to have the barbs. I can't show you on cam because it's too small, but it has barbs on the side. So if I do this, I don't feel anything. But whenever the needle goes in, I can feel them. And that's when it knots it together with every step you do, with every stab you do. All right, it's a bit more smooth now and very firm. You can hear it. My little bun. All right, I need to work on a little tower now. It's a bit fluffy around here. No, not the tower, the path. They say orange. I don't want to use orange. Although orange would look quite good. Don't want to go bright though. Very bright. Yes, the greens do look good. I love green. My favorite color. trying to mix this because that orange was very obnoxious orange. I'm just mixing it with that reddish dark brown. All right. Looks pretty good. I suppose that would be too much. I'll just pop some baggies underneath. It will just sit at the height that I wanted it to sit. It's a bit too much even. Like that. And I can just stab away. Yeah, I don't want it to sink in. Also, their teacup kind of goes out on the sides, but I wanted it to sit on top. Also, so I can store some secret money in there or something. I don't know. The path. I want it to sit on top, like in the middle, so I can put my pins around it, I think. Some forced perspective here with the path going wider. This looks a bit funny, but this is where the path ends, really. I suppose I'll always know how to position the pin cushion in the cup. To respond to a message, hold on. All right. Missing a little tiny piece right here. It's coming together. It's very orange though. I might make it brown. I think I like that better. Where is my... Oh, is that sitting under here? Ah, yeah. You sit under there. This is my mix of the brown from the bottom. I just overlaid it a little bit so we get rid of a little bit of the orange. Thanks, Kaspar, for joining in. Have a good rest of your day. I find myself going for the more realistic thing anyway. I don't know why. Just who I am, I suppose. That's a lot better than the orange stuff. Just a little bit at the top here. It's too light. castle, turret, whatever. Might have a look at the one from before. The link to this board is in the description box below if anyone is interested. It's on Pinterest. I do like the pies too. Oops. That looks so cute. I'll always be hungry. That one. The castle. Looks like it's an oval with just things added to it, which might look really good in gray, or maybe even that beige. I might try that. Let's have it open here. Oops. Just finishing my breakfast before it's, 12 o'clock, lunchtime. It's just a green smoothie. Can't really do the lighthouse because then I'll need to do the ocean, which is a fun one on its own, but it's not really my color scheme. But I do like them. They're really cool. Yeah, come back. Where's my castle? This has a little bit of water. I suppose I don't have to do that. I can just put my castle on the hill. Castle on the hill. Beige. Beige. Up a little bit because it's a bit of a mess here. Hi Marjorie, how are you? People know about my doll channel, so it's not a secret or anything. Marjorie is the one that sent me the dolls that while ago and got me hooked. She did it. It's her fault. Okay, so if I put these two colors on top, that would be all right. The upward build, it's not that difficult. That's what I'm gonna do right now. So this will be the exterior of the castle, but I'm gonna do something with the interior first. So I need to roll it up a bit more. very tightly. This is where I want my protectors. No regrets. This is made for people in Asia that have skinny fingers. I do not have skinny fingers. All right. Won't be hurting myself now. Just use the two. Yeah, I won't be doing any limbs, so don't really need a wireframe. All right, so the turret, or the main thing, it's kind of long like this. I need one stabby, just step more on the side here. See, that was me stabbing my finger, and I'm glad I'm wearing these things. It does not hurt. Ow, that did hurt. All right, so this will be sitting on top, but I need to shape it more. Right now it just looks like a roll. So, hey cat. Yeah, those needles, they do hurt. I just stabbed this one. This one is a bit thinner, I suppose, but it does hurt. I'm okay now, though. I'm fine. Shape it a bit. This needs to be flat. This is also just good practice for me for my Purrington Hollow cats. I made one so far, and I need to make a lot more. So that's flat. Can work on the outside a bit more. So there is a like tower thing. Well, it's not a tower thing. It's just a flat area at the top here. actually thinking I should probably just work in turrets, which would be nicer, but I'd actually do that. Not happy with this. Which is fine, you know. Can I make this a castle turret? I can make it a small one, I suppose, so I don't have to waste it. Let's do that. And then a smaller one. Give it a few stabs so it stays together. The book is in the description box. How do you find them on your phone? Don't know what you mean. But I am making a pin cushion in a teacup. So far we've done this, and that's basically the base. That's my teacup, and I will make a castle at the top. So there will be a pin cushion. I'm going to turn this into a turret instead of the thing that I see in the image. It's the main big turret of the castle, I suppose. So the turret at the top, that's a cylinder. No, a cone, an orange cone. So what did it say? Page 26. Okay, so you need to roll it into a cone and then stab it. Like my little turrets. Yeah, my not turrets. Yeah, well, they are turrets. They will be. Make them first. See how tiny this is, and that you really need those finger protectors for this. Won't have any fingers left if I didn't have those. Anyone working on anything right now? Usually people craft along with something they are making. All right, I think we're there for this one too. Small one. This one's gonna be like an in-between size. I pop the bigger needle in again. Yeah, well, my fingers are like a bit squishy in these, but I'm pretty sure these are made for small Asian hands because it comes from China, obviously, but you know. No offense to anyone, but that's just what it is. You can craft along. You can use your podcast while watching. What are you planning on drawing? I used to be obsessed with oh, cute. I used to be obsessed with watercolors, and I've got so many. Some of them I haven't even tried them out yet. Like my Kuretake Gansai Tembi. I haven't even touched them yet. Maybe once to do swatches, but that's it. It's just things are changing, you know. I bought this iPad to learn to do digital art because eventually Burrington Hollow, I want that to be a children's book series, and it's just easier and quicker done on digital art. Plus, I want to learn how to do that so I can just sit in a cafe, bring my iPad and draw. And Still need to learn how to draw on the iPad because I have no idea how to use Procreate, but there are some courses that I bought via Domestika, so I want to start doing that in my evenings. Just work on that at nighttime. There's the third one. This one can do with a bit of shaping. So yeah, now I've got all these watercolors sitting there, but I'll go back to them at some point. Just don't have time for them right now. Yeah, it does. You worked all day to get your tax info together. Oof. Always fun, isn't it? I think I'll just make 3 towers. Maybe with a bit of a gap thing in between. I'm going to show you. 1. Where's my... Thanks. This is pure for my own, you know, enjoyment because I need a pink cushion for all my doll stuff. Oh yeah, it is fun if you get money back, but you know. So something like that. And then a little wall in between here or something. Something like that. Put that one behind here, probably. I'll just leave them in there for now. We need wool for the turret. Are we gonna do them a brown? Dark brown or a gray? Or black? Really have a nice dark brown. I'm supposed to have this stuff. I don't like that one. No. Dark gray it is. Black. Probably black. Or we can do the fun whimsical color. Another green? No. Orange? I don't know. Orange? Purple? 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 Do have purple. It could work. It could work. I'm gonna do it. We have other shades of purple. Pink? I don't like pink. Yeah, I might eventually go back to doing watercolor again, but you know. using my stuff. It's very scratchy, this stuff. This is just wool. I have no idea what kind of yarn or wool it is. I'm pretty sure it's just normal wool. So most of these colors are from AliExpress or Timo. So what it is, that might be questionable. Okay, I need my smaller one because this is kind of... Did I have a small one? I'm pretty sure this is a medium one. The mat has some foam in it. I got this from Amazon. It wears down over time, but I also think that you can layer multiple pieces of felt, so flat felt. Layer multiple pieces on top and you have the same thing. It's a very difficult shape to make, actually, this triangle thing. We're getting somewhere. Like I said, this is not an easy shape to make. It's so awkward. Going to do a not a Valentine's, an Easter doll, Marjorie. Thinking about it. I have an Ever After High doll that's Bunny LeBlanc, and it's basically already a bunny, but she can do with a makeover. That looks pretty good, actually. Oops. Here's the first tower. All right, Phil. Thanks for joining in. Just gonna take the gloves off because sometimes you just want to know what you're doing, and I can't feel what I'm doing with those things on. You're very welcome. Tarot. Looks pretty cute. I need to make some windows, I think. Or a door. Where's my thing? Alright. Let's make the door the same color. It says you need a very thin strand, so I'm just going to pull that. And then I'm going to roll it. Hey, Georgia. Yes, I am. So it says that you need to do a small outline first of the door. I'm gonna make a big door. How have you been, Georgia? There. Easter's probably too soon. Oh, yeah. Yeah, husband said also to me, you have to be fast for Easter because it's very soon. I was like, oh, okay. We'll see, hey? We'll see. I mean, I already have the doll. She only needs like a... She needs a, instead of a gnome. She needs a reroot because her hair is short, blonde, and I don't like it. A face up. And maybe I can just use the clothes that she already has, but I don't know. Maybe not. I have no idea what to turn her into, to be honest. Maybe a pastel bunny? I don't know. She has a bunny headband, so I can just repaint that. Okay, we have a door. I think I will need to... That went fast. Hold on. I'm good. Oh, I'm making a pin cushion with a castle on top. Well, a whimsical one. It's from this book. The book is linked in the description box, but something like that. All right. The window. I can use black. It is cool. It's there. I made a Pinterest board, so if you're interested in that, I left it in the description box on some ideas that I found there. Oh yeah, I make a short as I go anyway, so you know. Hubby can help me with editing. I'm just pulling all the fibers. I don't know. I'm just gonna stab till I have a square. Something that resembles a window. That seems to have worked somehow. Sort of. Nearly. My coordination. I'm just doing my thing. Oh yes, she's nearly 6. Believe it or not, she can read as well. Because she was basically reading from a script when she did that. It's been a while now. So yeah, she's nearly 6. 6 in May. I do have a photo on my phone somewhere. Let me check. Somewhere. It's just a school, excuse me, season right now, so I don't have any, I don't take photos of her every day. I'm just holding my hand on her school name, but there she is. That's her. First day of after school holidays back. So yeah, nearly 6, little miss. She would only learn to tidy up after herself. That would be great. All right, next turret. I can probably pop this back on the thing. No, we cannot because I want to attach this one to that one. Let's make a lighter one. Is it? Oh, good. I'm glad that's interesting. I have no idea. chose to make this awkward shape. It's so difficult to make. So difficult. Okay, I'm gonna do it without the gloves again because I have more control over what I'm doing. Getting there. Here. Not bad. Needs to be a little bit smaller, I suppose. All right, Marjorie, thanks for joining in. I suppose you got work again tomorrow, eh? My Monday has already started, so it still feels weird. I'm in a different part of the world. My Monday is already half gone because it's 12 o'clock. All right, that looks good. A bit smaller. Maybe I can make it a bit shorter, just stemming from top down. we go, a little bit shorter. We make 2 windows on there. See if you can see what I'm doing. There's one. So we'll sit on the side there. And then I'll make one more for the back here, I think. Here. There. Good night, Jersey. Thanks for joining. All right. It's nearly attached. Yeah, so I want to attach that like so. I want to shape this hat a little bit. This tower a little bit more. There. And this sits maybe at the back a little bit. So Yeah, they're cute. Well, they would make cute earrings, and they're very light too. All right. So I don't think I'll complete the entire thing on stream, but I will put it on my Instagram, what I've made, when I'm done. And perhaps on my community page as well, because not everyone has Instagram. So I'm going to attach that to here. Just by stepping down into the sides. Maybe I should make the path connect to the door. Would be smart. I used core wool, which is just, you can buy that a little bit cheaper than the actual felting yarn or wool. And then I had some I think it's an acrylic wool blend yarn, and I wrapped that around, and then I wrapped it again with the core wool, and then again with the yarn, and that gave me the thickness, and then I just felt it, so it's very firm. It's fun to play with. Right, it's pretty stuck on, but not enough yet. Just gonna attach this to the base there. See what I'm doing? Yep. Making sure not to obscure the path. So we have a bit of a moshi castle going on. No one ever got mad about that, so there we have it. Hey, Sarah. Nice. Should give it a try. Just make sure that you don't stab your fingers because it hurts. Make it look like there's a vine climbing up there. I don't know if there's enough light. There should be. That's a bit more clear. Little overgrown castle. I'm here for it. It's all wobbly now. It will end up in the teacup, don't worry. Just in case you didn't know, this thing will sit in a teacup, like so. That was nearly my finger. At the other side of the turret. Have to go slowly. We have it. I like it. can see the number of viewers diminishing because it's getting late everywhere. I might actually stop soon because the other one will be basically the same as this, and then I'll be adding some more greenery and all that, and then I'll add the photo to my Instagram and to the YouTube community page so everyone can see it who joined in. Not everyone has Instagram, so just touching this one. Some more green. If you haven't liked the video, now you can do so. And the book that I mentioned is in the description box below as well, and a link to my Pinterest if you're interested in more teacups and you want to find inspiration. I put a few there. Obviously, you can make your own pin board. A bit more here. I might have to fix the door because there's not enough purple at the base there. And Sarah, this might actually be a nice project to start with for yourself. If you haven't done it before, looking for something to make and useful. This makes a pin cushion. Yeah, it is pretty good. It's pretty nice to do. And like I said earlier in the stream, there's no glue, no water. It's a dry project, so it's just, you know, whenever you're done with a bit, you're done, or you can add more, or you change the color. This was very bright orange, and I changed the color. And just keep adding. You don't have to stop because it doesn't have to dry. So this is where I'll leave it for this stream. I think it's pretty darn cute for pin cushion, and it's exactly what I wanted. So I'm gonna finish this off stream. I might actually, you know, put that other turret right there in the corner, the back. Right there. It's a little 3-turret castle, no matter how you turn it. And yeah, I thought it's pretty cute. Add some sheep maybe. And yeah, they could. I think I'm gonna add some more flowers as well to the castle itself, to the vines. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the stream, and if you did, maybe give it a like. And I'll see you all in the next one.